lovely people. Hey, I'm back with another reading. So today's reading is March predictions. Check January prediction, and I've done February predictions, but the February was for members only, so you can check that if you're a member. So I'm doing March for everybody. Let's start this reading and remember to like and to subscribe. I would like to welcome my new subscribers. Welcome to my channel and also my new members. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can just simply send me an email. My email is down in the description at the end. You can see the prices of my questions and send me your question. Like question number 1 is that, question number 2 is that, and 3 is that. And then I'm gonna be like confirming that and sending you a PayPal request. And then once you pay, the reading is booked. Once the reading is done, I'm gonna send you the reading as a link, as a YouTube unlisted video only for you and me to see. Hey, how are you? So, and if you want to join my channel memberships, check the playlist first and see what kind of readings I boast. I have 2 playlists. I have the daily readings, which I come live daily, like as much as I can, and the pickacard for members. The daily for members level 3 and 4, and the pickacard is for all members. You can check that, see what kind of reading, and if you want to join, press the join button. If it's gonna take you automatically sit on a web browser, because if you are on a YouTube application, you would not find the join button. So yeah, see the breaks and let's start this reading. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, but I'm excited about this March predictions. I do feel like 2023 is like a lot of things. I don't know why. Anyway, number 1, let's see March predictions for 2023. So I do feel like March you're gonna feel a little bit stagnant. I do feel like stagnation here. So you might feel like a little bit stagnant, like Spirit are pushing you in a place where they're forcing you to see other things. So I do feel like maybe this year, but I do feel like it's like kind of the vibe of the whole year, where Spirit are like putting a lot of obstacle in front of you for you to go the other way, or for you to notice other things, and for you to work or go are trying to force you to go within your trauma, within your feelings, to understand your feeling, to understand different things, to understand, to have different perspective, to not let things affect you. Some of you are letting a lot of people take a lot of things that happen, and you're not realizing that it's kind of like helping you, while maybe you're not noticing, but helping you to let go. It's helping you to no longer as important as you think it is, or like as like you're dragging this pain with you. Something about like letting go of trauma. I do feel like March gonna be like literally a pain in the ass. You're gonna feel like you're constantly irritated, or things like really does not happen for you, or like it's like there's a blockage. Like you want to be happy, you're not. It feels like you not getting anything. You feel like this month I'm not lucky. I'm not getting what I want. Like, what's wrong with God? What's wrong with prayer? I usually get things that I want. I'm not getting what I want. I'm getting the short end of the stick, or something like that, a short stick or something like that. You're getting the end of it. You feel like you're not really getting things that other people have. Not the right time. I do feel like definitely here this is the vibe, not the right time. Be constantly making you work for things and understand yourself. It's almost like you're gonna feel uncomfortable most of the time, because Spirit wants you to be uncomfortable, want you to be mad, want you to see other things. I do feel like March gonna be like literally just this vibe. Some of you remember, every time you choose a bio, the collective energy is accurate, the messages are different. Try to apply it to your situation. Okay, number 2, remember, every time there's a bio, collective energy is accurate, the messages are different. Try to apply it on your situation. So let's see here. If you're drawn to choose more than one bio, go ahead, but do not force it. Whatever bio you were drawn first to choose, that's the bio for you. Number 2, predictions for March. I don't feel like March gonna be literally very good for you. You're gonna be happy. Like you feel like you've never been that happy. It feels like you're entering paradise, or you're entering something that is just making you feel excited. For some of you, I feel like you've been really not really motivated or that happy, or you feel like you really did not find your thing. It's almost like you understand it. you're not really mad, you're not sad, but you feel like you did not find the right person, you did not find whatever yours. You know that one day you're gonna find whatever yours, or you're gonna be happy, or you're gonna find the thing that was supposed to be yours, and so that's why you're fine with it. But March is gonna be the time where you realize that it could be your time. For some of you, you desperately want to get married or in a connection, you really want to be in love, you really want to be in a connection, or really want to be with someone that is the right person for you, that you feel like a connection with. And I feel like it might happen that you're gonna realize that you actually found this thing that everybody speak about, that you, when you see the one, you know, when you're gonna get married and you want to spend the rest of your life with this person, or there's some kind of feeling that you feel like this is it, this is what I want to do. So I do feel like there's this realization that you're gonna feel like you're happy with whatever is going on. I do feel like excitement. There's an excitement, like again, like you're excited of doing things that maybe you stopped doing 4 years ago because you were like really just having a lot on your plate, or you're just going through life or something like that. I do feel like you're excited about little things like your smell, like taking a shower, dressing up really nice to go out, something like that. Like you are really excited about how you look, about something. There's a lot of feelings here. I do feel like, however, you might be a little bit triggered here, you might be possessive. There's some kind of things may come up. So I do feel like there's also things may come up, like you might feel insecure from past relationship or past things. It could be a job that we're talking about, it could be anything, so apply to any situation. So you might still have this feeling where you're scared that you might lose it, or there's like those feelings of like you're not really feeling very confident that this is yours or something like that, or you feel insecure because of things that happened in the past. I do feel like you need to realize that your insecurities are from past relationship or something like that, because you might project it into the situation, something like that here happening. I do feel like March you're gonna have a lot of money, or for some of you, I do feel like you're gonna pretend that you have money issues, or you might reject giving help for someone. Like maybe you're giving money to someone and you keep helping people, or generous, you might stop being generous or something like that because you want to save money. You feel like they don't deserve it. Number 3, March prediction. Remember to like and to subscribe. March 2023. So I do feel like a lot of work, a lot of career focus. You could have your own business or something that is progressing. You could have your own channel, your own media. You have a lot of things that you're very invested in, whether it's like social media, whether it's just an app, a game. There's things that you keep doing. You have things like you're occupied. I do feel like you're very occupied around this month. You're doing a lot of things where you're just like, you wake up and then you have a routine. You're not like you thinking about what to do. You have a lot of things to do where you're like excited about those things. You love doing those things. Sounds like a nice thing. It's not like just work. I do feel like you're excited. You love what you do. I do feel like, however, March gonna be the year where you realize that you want to talk to someone. March and 2023, I do feel like you might go back to someone, or you might talk to someone. You feel like you want to talk to a friend, or you might talk to a friend from your past, or reconcile with a friend, or you go visit someone from the past, or someone gonna come talk to you. Something like about like you want to talk to a friend that you stopped talking to, or talk to someone that you stopped talking to. Okay. I do feel like also March might have a lot of trouble really connecting with someone, or someone you might talk to someone that really not replying really fast or talking really good, or you might feel like you really like this person but they're not really talking to you, and you might feel like this person is not as much, like they're not into you, or you might doubt their love or something like that. I feel like they're not giving you really attention or something like that. Hey, how are you? So I do feel like you feel like someone is not giving you attention, they're not talking to you, you feel like where are they? Or they could be like not replying. You're literally gonna talk to someone and they're not replying. You don't know if they changed their number or something like that here. I do feel like around March you're gonna be really hearing a truth about something, and you're gonna realize that something happened for someone. You're gonna be happy that this happened for them. It could be a friend or something like that. You're happy that something changed in their life. Number 4. Yeah, February. I've done February, but I've done it for members only. And sorry for that. But the rest of the year, I'm gonna do it for like everybody. So I've done January public, and I've done February for members, and I've done March now. March is for everybody, and I'm gonna do the rest of the year, I guess, for everybody. Let's see. So number 4, prediction. March prediction. Remember, the temperature is above, the collective energy is accurate, the messages are different. Try to apply to your situation. Let me drink my coffee. Number four, I feel like around March you're like very like there's this adrenaline inside you. You're so excited that you finally can do what you wanted to do. Sounds like you've been holding it. You've been holding it. You've been holding something because it's not the right time for you to do something. You've been holding it. Either like you're holding anger, you're holding things that you want to say, but it was not the right time because you're obligated or you were restricted or you have things or you're thinking that maybe it's not safe for you to speak out or there's something like you thought that it's not safe for you to do it right now or you were working with someone so you want to say shit to that person. There's things that you wanted to say or do. So I do feel like you're gonna explode because you're excited that you have the green light to do things that you wanted to do. There's things whether it's like anger or things that are making you frustrated because they're inside you and you're really waiting for this to happen for you to be for you to have the opportunity to do the things that you wanted to do. So it could be anything that you're gonna have a green light on or an opportunity of like finally I can start doing something. Finally my life is taught and finally I'm not restricted. Finally I have the basics or finally I'm just like basically living or having my own place or just having the basic needs or I just feel relieved that I can start. Now I can be normal. Now I can start anything. I know I can live my life. Now I can do whatever people doing. So right now I do not have this thing that was stressing me out or something like that around March. I feel like you're excited, full of excitement. However, you're gonna find yourself resenting a lot of people. So I feel like if you have someone that you really like talking to, maybe you're just friends with someone or talking to someone. For some of you, you're starting to resent those people already right now. So maybe you are already aware that you are not. I do feel like you're gonna find yourself really not liking some people. So some of you might unfollow them, you might like block them, or just like change your number if you do not. I feel like you're gonna find yourself like not in the mood for a lot of people. Okay, so you might block a lot of people, something like that. March predictions. Uh, oh, I do feel like around March here, you're gonna be excited about like what's gonna come next year. So I do feel like you're gonna be excited or blind in some kind of thing in the year. So around March, you're gonna plan for something gonna come. Like either you're gonna plan for a holiday this year or something, or some holidays or a vacation or whatever the thing is that you're gonna plan, or a birthday for some of you. So it might be this year or something, or some holidays or a vacation or whatever the thing is that you're gonna plan, or a birthday for some of you. So you might plan something that you're very excited about. It could be your own birthday, it could be someone else's birthday, it could be just the holidays, it could be all of it. So I feel like that. I do feel like around March you're gonna literally have a lot of time to be yourself or to be with yourself, but there's someone who's gonna need you. So I do feel like you might have a friend who always gonna talk to you, or Spirit gonna send you some people who are like constantly talking to you, just like so you would not just fall down because you just got things happening to you, right? And they don't want you to just sit down and just explode frustrated or like cry about things that before happened before, something like that. They're just trying to distract you to make you still have this positive energy and like, okay, now you can start a lot of things because you're exhausted or something about you is just exhausted. It's where trying to calm you down and to ignore those people and to not fight with people that you hate or to just like to leave those energies. So they are sending you some people that you like to talk to. And so maybe you're gonna find some friends who like having issues and they want to talk to you about things in their life or stuff like that. You're welcome. So they might have friends that they want to talk to you about things in their life or something like that. I do feel like definitely you're gonna hear a lot of music, or you might play a lot of music or sing. There's a lot of music around you. I do feel like you might have a crush, or you might crushing on someone, or you're thinking about someone. There's a lot. Connection is unstable. So I do feel for some of you for the connection. However, yeah. So March, you're gonna be a month where you're going to do something that's really not good. You're gonna go back to do something that's not good. For some of you, might go back to a toxic relationship, domestic violence. If you are suffering with domestic violence, please do not go back. Try to call the police, report it, get yourself out of that. They blame you. They make you feel like they're changing, or that you wanna be convinced why they're doing that. You wanna be convinced that they have heart, because hateful people who hurt others are not really an explanation to you, because you don't even understand that such people exist or something like that, or you want an excuse because it's too painful. You need to leave it. Something about you going back to something toxic or a toxic cycle. So I feel like around March you're going to think about going to something toxic, whether it's like have violent relationship or just toxic behavior for yourself that you're hurting yourself. So you might go back to it. I do feel like March you're gonna be really trying to convince yourself basically that this is the right thing and you cannot do better, or this is the best thing that you should do right now. You're gonna try to convince yourself that you cannot do better. I do feel like March gonna be also a month where Spirit gonna let you do whatever you're doing because they want you to understand it by yourself. It's not like they're not like gonna be like stopping you or anything like that, because they already told you, you already know. So they want you to see it by yourself. So you might see it the hard way. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.